Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. I'm just going to do a quick video to knock out this question. With it being Mr. Olympia weekend, I don't normally cover a lot of bodybuilding. I mean, I know the trends, and people are asking, why did the judges give a win to Phil Heath? Some of these people feel that Kai Green came in better. That's subject to a lot of debate, and let's keep in mind here that bodybuilding is very, very subjective, and the judges are looking for different things than maybe the fans are. Now, me personally, I do like Kai Green more, but that is a personal preference. That's not necessarily looking at it from a professional bodybuilding perspective. He just seems more likable as a person, and the guy is so damn graceful for a guy that big. And as someone who's suffered from balance disorders and ear conditions and everything my entire life, I had to have years of balance training, years and years of martial arts to have any balance. And so for me, seeing a guy that big who is that graceful with his posing is just impressive to me, because it's something I would never be able to do. And I'm actually a little jealous of that. But here's what it comes down to. And you guys will see this over and over and over with Mr. Olympias. If two competitors are relatively close, if they are within 1, 2, 3% of each other in terms of their overall appearance and how good they came in, the former reigning Mr. Olympia will win every time. You do not inch out a Mr. Olympia. You have to beat them hands down, almost undisputed, to have any chance of beating them. And here's why. There's big money in this. There's politics. Bodybuilding, your placings based upon politics alone, even at the NPC level, can go up 3 or 4, 5 spots purely based upon politics. Not how well you pose, not how you dialed in your peaking, your symmetry, your proportions. Actual politics make a massive difference. And since it's a subjective sport, they can get away with that. Now, when it comes to Mr. Olympia, there are millions of dollars tied up in this. There are tons of supplement company sponsorships. There are a lot of big companies worth millions and millions of dollars who sponsor these events, who have a vested interest in this. And if you uncrown a Mr. Olympia, it disrupts their sponsorships, it disrupts future speaking engagements, it disrupts things with magazines. It throws a little bit of a wrench in the system. And so accordingly, there are financial and political interests in keeping a Mr. Olympia crowned year after year. Now, if the other guy clearly beats him hands down, he comes in 10% better, and the majority of the crowd sees it, yeah, he's going to unseat a Mr. Olympia. Or if the other Mr. Olympia comes in off, he has something wrong. He has clearly missed his peak. He has a problem of some type. I think we all remember when Jay Cutler came up there with that abscess on his arm that they were passing off as a bicep tear. When you see situations like that, then yeah, the Mr. Olympia is going to get unseated. But if he comes in good and the other guy is really, really close, even if he is slightly better, the reigning Mr. Olympia will always win, because there are politics and money involved to keep it that way. So you can't inch out a reigning Mr. Olympia. You have to beat them flat out, hands down. So I hope that clarified what's going on there. And that's really all I have to say on that today. But let me give you guys a bicep shot before I go. And I will talk to you next time.